Well, hi, everybody. We all know this. We've heard it. Entrepreneurs must be visible. We need to put our faces in front of the camera, create a ton of videos and photos, and put them up all over social media. But I coach older women like me who have a huge resistance to promoting themselves on camera. So I set out to find a way to help them move through that fear. I started paying attention to younger women and kids who have no fear of being on camera. They're cell phone masters with a flood of videos and selfies, becoming stars on YouTube and Instagram and TikTok. So observing them had me remembering my teenage self. So picture me at 15. I am shy and small, skinny and pale, ashy hair, and a long way from a cell phone. My best friend and I would attend dances and parties together, and we would stand back and scan the room for the good-looking popular boys. And there was one boy that I really thought was cute, tried to catch his eye, caught my breath when he looked my way, but he looked right past me, right through me. I felt invisible, not good enough, not pretty enough. But right about that same time, my mom and I decided we would bleach my hair back to my childhood blonde. And who knew that one change in my appearance would affect everything? That boy I had a crush on, who didn't know I existed, he called up my friend and said, "Hey, who's that new blonde you're hanging out with?" I had this burst of energy and confidence. I am seen, I am visible. It's okay to shine. And I didn't care about him anymore. And hey, blondes do have more fun. So now I'm studying the fear of visibility. And Brene Brown says that the primary way that women show shame is through their appearance, their body image, how they look. Even after all our awareness, we still don't feel good enough, thin enough, young enough, beautiful enough to be on camera. And the fear is genuine. It's like public speaking on steroids. The thought of putting ourselves out there on social media is overwhelming. We have a lot of experience and wisdom to share, yet we get stuck in fear and self-doubt, worried about our credibility, perfect enough, good enough. So my friend Ray Justice says that the most important part of any interaction is how you feel about yourself. Well, for us mature women, how we feel about ourselves has a lot to do with how we look. So I decided to add into my coaching practice a bit of my expertise from 44 years as a hairstylist. So I'll share some of my top tips for how mature women can conquer camera phobia. So it helps to understand that only the top portion of our bodies are in the video. So first, don't look down. Have you seen how people take selfies? They raise their phone up to get that best angle. So try this later to see why. Take a mirror or your phone with the camera on selfie mode and look down at your reflection. Whoa, that is unnerving. So quick, change the angle and look up and smile. The difference is stunning. It's gravity reversed. So to get this effect for your video and photos, the camera needs to be a bit above your eye. So line up the lens of your computer or your phone at eyebrow level. and then tilt it slightly forward. You can elevate your laptop up on books or a box, and a tripod is ideal for your phone, or you can prop it on a bookshelf. Next, the effect of good lighting is profound when it's on our face, and it's essential for doing video and photos. So the natural light from a window is ideal, but you can use a ring light on a tripod. It's portable and consistent, flexible. You can control the brightness and adjust the tone from cool to warm. There's also soft light boxes, and you can even get a table lamp. When you've got good lighting, then, you need far less makeup. But we do need some, because the camera washes us out. So start with a moisturizer, but avoid sunscreen, because that causes what we call flashback, bouncing this bright shine off your face. So then, for makeup, a little goes a long way for us. You don't need a lot, especially with that lighting. So a foundation primer will even out texture and tone. You can use a little concealer in those lines and shadows and spots. And if needed, a dab of foundation that's applied and blended with a makeup sponge that's damp. Then, even if you don't wear makeup, I highly suggest you apply some cream blush, because something magical happens when you wear color on your cheeks. It's that subtle look of a woman who's happy and confident. And you can add a bit to the corner of your eyes and your forehead and the side of your neck to get that overall enhanced, healthy glow. And then draw attention upwards to your eyes, but not with bright color or powder shadows. Apply mascara to the upper lashes. If you like liner, put that along the upper lash line and not below. Because for us, if we line the entire eye, it appears smaller and more sunken. And I know this sounds really crazy, but people hear us better when we wear lipstick. So lip conditioner, a little color, but avoid lip gloss. Easy. So then is our hair. What about the hair? If it's not right, we don't feel right. We can't take it off and throw it in the closet and say we made a mistake. If our hair isn't right, even with the best outfit, brand new, we don't feel right. So the ideal hairstyle is one that balances your face shape and your body structure. And we do that with haircuts and styles and color. This is a technique that comes from the early Hollywood movie stars. When they found that film and photos were flat, two-dimensional, they could create their balance and dimension with hairstyles and makeup and wardrobe. And every face shape balances itself. So for instance, I have a really square face. It is as wide as it is long. So imagine we can take that square and turn it on its side and rotate it till it becomes a diamond. And we superimpose the diamond over the square. Takes away from the corners and adds height. Now even my profile is square. I'm like a blockhead. So that diamond really works. Now think about an oblong or long, narrow rectangle. Flip the rectangle on its side and put that over the oblong. And you can see where we add width and using long layers or highlights to create that eye moving out. Add some bangs, shorten the length. You see a heart shape or a diamond that comes into a triangle. They all correct themselves. But I want to show you something first. This is something else you can do at home later. Stand in front of your bathroom mirror and then take your hair all back off your face. You can hold it with a headband or pins, and then using a dry erase marker or even a lipstick too, trace the outline of your face onto the mirror and you'll see your shape. And it shows you where you can add or take away width or length. So getting back to those shapes, we had a square, an oblong. Now I want to talk about a heart, which is really an upside down triangle. We just flip the triangle over to take away from the wide brow, add some width to that narrow chin. So that pear shape that's really like a triangle, we flip that over, take away from the wide jaw, add more width at the top. And then that diamond is two triangles on top of one another. So you just flip each one to find the balance. Now the exception is that round face, because a circle on a circle is still a circle. So we use the same thing we did for the square, like mine, but we take that diamond and we put it inside the circle and bring hair in on the face to soften. And then the oval is really already quite balanced, and it looks really great with all the hair off its face. So then you can actually take your look and balance it even more. After you've found that beautiful shape and style for you and taken another piece of self-doubt away, follow it up with wardrobe. All you have to do is find colors that are complementary to your skin and your hair color, but just avoid those busy patterns and really bright colors. And then the neckline of your top corresponds with how you balance the face. So that round face or the square like mine looks ideal with the V. And you can create the V with a necklace or a scarf. And then it's opposite, if you think of that oblong again, would be more horizontal on the top. After you've done all of that and you've put it all together, it's a bit of just pulling it here and there, creating all the different pieces. And once we pulled it all together, we can address that inner critic, that piece of us that's a voice in our head that sometimes sounds like a committee in there that has all the data about why we shouldn't be on camera. I work with women to help them understand that inner critic, where it comes from, how it got started, whose voice that might be, so they can strengthen that inner power within them, that inner strength that creates the outer beauty. And so for now, for you, take a deep breath and honor who you are, how far you have come. You're ready. The world needs you. It's your turn to shine. Take these tips we've shared, look in the camera and smile. When you allow your special essence to show through, your inner beauty shines from the inside out. Thank you.